There are moments in life you never see coming. They feel ordinary at first, just another hour, another glance, another room you walk into. But looking back, you realize that was the moment everything shifted. Mine started on a quiet afternoon, the kind where the house feels too still. My husband, Mark, was at work, and it was just me and my stepson, Caleb, at home. We didn't talk much those days. The silence between us had become routine. But that day, something felt off. I thought I'd bring him a cup of coffee. Maybe a quick chat, just something to break the stillness. But as I walked up the stairs, I heard something. Soft sounds coming from Caleb's room. The door was slightly open, and for a second I hesitated. I could have walked away. Should have. But I didn't. I peeked in, and what I saw, I wasn't prepared for it. He was on his bed, laptop open, eyes fixed on the screen. At first, I thought he was just watching a movie. But then the angle shifted. The reflection on the screen told me exactly what was happening. Caleb looked up. Our eyes met, and in that instant he froze. He slammed the lid shut, panic all over his face. I thought I closed the door, he mumbled, embarrassed. I couldn't speak. I just backed away, my heart pounding. What had I walked into? Why did it stir something in me I didn't understand? I stood in the hallway, trying to breathe, telling myself it was nothing, telling myself it was just a moment, a mistake. But deep down, something had shifted. The next few days were a blur of awkward silences and careful distance. We avoided each other, both of us pretending nothing happened. But the tension, it was growing. Then one afternoon, he sat next to me on the couch. He cleared his throat. His voice was low, almost uncertain. "Alice, about the other day," he said. "I'm sorry. I never wanted you to see me like that." I nodded, unsure what to say. But before I could respond, he added something I didn't expect. "I've seen you too. You just never noticed." My heart skipped. "What do you mean?" I asked quietly. He hesitated, then whispered, "There have been moments. Small ones. I never said anything. But I noticed everything. I couldn't speak. I couldn't even breathe properly. That invisible line, the one that had always been there between us, was gone now. We both felt it. And from that point on, we couldn't go back. We spent more time together, watching movies, making meals, talking, laughing. And in those moments, when his hand brushed mine, when our eyes lingered just a little too long, I knew. One night, I couldn't sleep. Something inside me pushed me to his room. Just to check on him, I told myself. His door was open again. He was asleep. But seeing him like that, vulnerable, peaceful, it made everything even more complicated. That night, I didn't know what would come next. But I knew we were already in too deep. Then came the night he came home drunk. He stumbled in, knocking over a chair. I rushed out, worried Mark might wake up. I grabbed Caleb's arm and whispered, "You need to be quiet." But his gaze lingered on me. "You're beautiful," he slurred. "Have you always been this beautiful?" "Caleb," I said, trying to stay calm. "Come to the kitchen. I'll make you coffee." We sat there, under the soft light, the tension humming between us. Then he spilled the cup. I moved quickly to clean it, trying to focus on anything but him. "You're always so sweet," he murmured, watching me.